Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Righto, using the runic tarot today in this particular reading, which means it might get a little bit dark. I do apologise for that. Just get my cheat sheet out. Yeah, my eyes, a couple of days up at my father-in-law's. He's doing great, thank you very much. They were starting to come really good, and then I got home and throwing out some couch cushions that were on the couch, and actually I used to use them to prop my tablet up on of an evening when I was working on the sofa. Throwing out a couple of those that were probably way past their use-by date and were starting to disintegrate internally, so they're gone. Couch cushions are being washed. Beds have been stripped again and the blanketing's been washed. Let's see how it goes. I'm really hoping it's not the furs. Better not be the furs, and if it is, I will just put up with it. Okay, entertainment only for the censor bots and the moderators and all those out there. What I want to have a look at is that word has come out that Peter Thiel, me. Oh, for those that were wanting me to have a look at Stephen Miller, I haven't got round to it yet. I have read on him in the past, and none of them end up good for him. Fefe from Touched by Tarot has done a reading in the last day or two on Laura Loomer and Stephen Miller. Really, really good reading, and I agree with it 100%. So not all of us can cover every topic, so pop over to Touched by Tarot and say g'day to Fefe for me. What I want to have a look at is, so Peter Thiel. It's been announced that he is going to undertake a 4-part lecture series, which will be off the record. So that's interesting. Basically, you have to register, turn up. Won't be registering or turning up, I'm just putting it out there. Register and turn up, and because it's off the records, I don't know that they're actually going to record it for future posterity or anything like that. I'm not quite sure how they work that. About AI and the rise of the Antichrist. Sponsored by a collective called Acts 17. Now, I had a look at Acts 17 in the Bible, and it was very much about a couple of, I believe, Jesus's disciples spreading the word after Jesus' passing, and they were attacked by Jews who are jealous of their popularity or something along those lines. I didn't really read it terribly much. So I just thought that was quite I was trying to glean why would they call their collective Acts 17 Collective. But I am interested in this 4-part lecture because what I'm really getting a draw to. Peter Thiel is one of these, I don't know whether he's Opus Dei or not. I haven't gone too much into it, but he's behind Shady. He's the one that, I believe he was Catholic, but he's gone off, he must have gone off into this Opus Dei, which is the really dark underbelly of the Catholic supposed religion. Not a fan of religion. We all have the God consciousness or the Christ consciousness or spiritual connection within every single one of us. We do not need to go through an intermediary. We talk to spirit and universe and whatever you like to, whatever deity you want to call it. We have the ability to connect directly into that energy. Religion has come about to try and control, fearmonger. Oh, and that's interesting too. You'll notice. So what's happening? Okay. Pause, take a breath, and get this into some sort of ordered process. What's happening in DC, from what I understand, is that there are groups of civilians going around threatening the National Guard with sandwiches. Not with guns, they're not threatening. They're just going around, waving sandwiches at them because of the guy that was arrested for throwing a sandwich at one of the National Guards. And the judge said, "Oh, get out of here," and threw the case out. Um, a dictatorship regime fears more than anything of being ridiculed and mocked and laughed at because they get their power from fear mongering, from instilling fear in the populace, Russia being a perfect case in point, and that's falling apart at the moment too. The fear of the authorities, because the people have gotten to the stage where they've got nothing left to lose. So what's happening, and with what's happening with Newsom, and what's happening with the pushback uh, from Pritzker in Chicago, and a lot of other sectors with this pushback, that there's no fear. The fear is going. The fear is dispelling. And what's happening is those that want to be dictators, that are desperate to hang on to control, can see their power is slipping away, which makes them more dangerous because they will then try and grab hold tighter and make more ghastly, outrageous orders to try and reinstill the fear. I am going to have a look at Chicago in a separate reading, but this isn't what I was wanting to have a look at here. So you've got Peter Thiel, the Palantir CEO, connections with Musk through PayPal, but I believe they might have had a falling out. But that's strange that Musk has now thrown his hat in with Vance, and Thiel is Vance backer as well. So maybe they've had a kiss and make up. But what I want to have a look at, because when I saw this and I read about this 4-part lecture series, I really got the pull that, so Peter Thiel is apparently concerned about the rise in AI, and at the same time bringing about the rise in the Antichrist. Now, what I got clear as day, sorry about the big burble in front. So he's going to do a 4-part lecture series to the Silicon Valley tech bros and stuff, whoever wants to register and pay their money and go along. What I'm really getting from that, though, is that Peter Thiel, who claims he's really religious, has been duped by, and I'm going to say, the Lucifer figure. He's the Antichrist. Now, I don't believe in, an Antichrist and a Christ reborn figure and all the rest of it. The energies, the Ten of Swords, I am really getting that he has been betwixt, is the word I'm getting. What an odd word there. The word they're getting is betwixt and, oh gosh, this is an old word. How do you, not draconian, but it's draconian, draconated. I'll have to look it up to see if I can find the word, but it looks like draconian with IATE or something on the end of it. I'll have to look it up. And I possibly even have got the spelling wrong. But he has been betwixt, oh gosh, what a word. Okay. By the darkness, which he thinks is the light. I mean, Lucifer, I believe, if I know my history right, Lucifer was one of the leading angels or something in heaven, and then fell into hell or whatever it was. I don't know my religion, but went to the dark side. And what's happened is I'm really feeling that Teal thinks he's on the side of the light, but he's actually on the side of the dark. Let me just put it that way. They're showing me visions. They're trying to give me words, and I'm like, oh God, guys, enough. Okay, so I just want to have a look about how this is going to go I gather there's protests. Oh yeah, it's dark. It is it is literally good versus evil fight that is going on at the moment. This flung itself out. It is very much about staving off this evil. And this is not Theil, this is Theil. He thinks he's on the side of the light and the right, but he's not. And it's being exposed. I gather there were this is why he wants this 4-part lecture to be off the record, because he doesn't want it getting out beyond those who register to actually go and see it. I really hope somebody is recording it on there, bites the bullet, gets up the gumption and records it and then leaks it out. I might ask that in a moment. Sorry, so I gather there have been protests about Palantir happening as well that are not getting reported on the mainstream media. So people are waking up to this. Now, he was awarded a contract for AI in the military. And I'm getting robo dogs, like attack dogs, and just, those just it's not nice. Okay, I also have noted down for Musk filing yet another lawsuit against Apple in regards to Grok and OpenAI and stuff, but I'll do that in a separate reading. Okay, ready? Okay, now you want me to split there and put it like that. Okay, thank you. Right, let's get this reading underway. Sorry about taking so long sometimes. So yeah, literally it is a fight of good versus evil. So Peter Thiel with this 4-part lecture, he thinks he's on the side of right, but he's actually on the side of dark. But because the light is shining on them equally with this moon here, he thinks it's shining on him, but it's not. It's getting revealed that he is this darkness here. Ugh, icky, 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 icky. Icky, 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 yuck. Right. The challenge for him is the Ace of Pentacles. It is about protection. It's about new opportunities. It's about learning lessons that need to be learnt. But I think it's more about something's going to block him. Protection that's going to block him. Now, pentacles, if you think of the Rider-Waite, is the hand holding out the pentacle, and it's in this enclosure that has an arched exit point. This is about learning the lesson. And if you don't learn the lesson, learning the lesson that is being offered up, which will enable you to exit the enclosure. If you don't learn the lesson, you're destined to repeat it. Okay, so the challenge for him is this Ace of Pentacles, the learning of the lesson. Okay. Foundation, we've got another major arcana, the Fool, the setting out on the journey. He's got the boar at his feet, so the energy he's stewing in is he thinks he's a savior of some sort. He's setting out on this journey, but where's it going to go for him? I mean, he is also presenting an opportunity here, presenting his version of a new beginning, setting out on a new journey. Right, in the past, the Six of Swords. The swords are all pointing down in this boat. This is about heading towards a new dawn, a new beginning. Swords can also mean, because they are an air sign, over the airways, which AI is. It can mean intelligence. I'm just going to say this is okay, thank you. What I'm getting, it's the dawn of AI. Now he's full on in AI. He's submerged himself in AI, but he wants it to be his version of AI. So again, it's about this control. These puppet masters that are behind the curtains trying to control politics are very much about trying to create a slavery class, which is you and me, and a 0.01% peerage class. And that 0.1 whatever, those oligarchs, they're wanting to divvy up the entire world into sectors that each one of them control a certain sector. And Theil is this AI. Bezos is very much about transport and product supply. You've got other ones that want energy. You've got other ones that want just divvying up the world, basically. It's up to us, the people, to stop it. But yeah, this is the dawn of the new era of AI. Wasn't around a few years ago. Wasn't around 5 years ago. Well, might have been, but in very, very primitive form. Okay, the energy over this at the moment is the Two of Pentacles. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles here, then we've got the Two of Pentacles here. It could go either way. Things being paused, things being taking time out, plateauing, but it still could go either way. Okay, let's see where we go. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here. She's about protection. She's about nurturing. She's about caring, the immediate future. So what do we got about this lecture series? I noticed, looked up Acts 17 Collective. Both the CEO and the COO, the Chief Operating Officer, are young women, which was really interesting. So this might be those young women, because they were both also long dark hair. This is about them bringing this forward. Okay. So this might be an opportunity for him to get his story out. Okay, thank you. I'm getting that this is the actual lecture series. People listening in on the lecture series, and this is the women, the Acts 17 Collective women bringing it. They're trying to, if you have a look at their website, don't recommend it, but if you want to go and have a look, it's all about, young, fit, diverse people coming together, sharing, etc. It's a really rather a bizarre website for me. It feels bizarre. It just feels very staged. So it's a new journey. He's on a new journey. And this is part of the new journey. Right, externally we've got the Four of Cups. This is the 4-part lecture series being put out there. We've got the mischievous Pan here. Loki, I think it is, Loki. The mischievous Loki. And we know Loki is the dark side. Not looking at all that is positive and good. So he's putting the lecture series out there. He's playing to the emotions. These 4 cups are all sitting in water, playing at the emotions, not looking at the positive potential of this AI. Internally, he wants to put up boundaries. Do not cross boundaries. That's his intention. He wants to put up guardrails and boundaries that do not. This is really interesting because Musk is suing Apple for betraying the founding mission of a not-for-profit research lab platform. And yet you've got Theil, and Musk was supposedly supporting Vance, but you've got Theil supporting Vance, but Vance has got a different opinion about AI. He's wanting to put up guardrails and boundaries that suit him. not the potential that could be, the birth of the new that could be amazing. Right, we've got the King of Pentacles, so we've got the Queen and King of Pentacles and the Ace. It's about controlling the money. So the outcome here, we've got some sort of agreement, we've got justice, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune turning. Contracts, agreements, actions having consequences, the scales of justice, and the Wheel of Fortune turning. I don't like that. You've got here the abuse of power, the betrayal, deceit, the win at any cost, with the Seven of Swords there. Oh, you've got the Knight of Cups, some sort of offer coming forward that is going to take his head off. Okay. Entrapped by the messaging that he's put out there. Again, for the 4-part lecture series that turns into a nightmare with the 9 of Wands. And then we've got legal action. There might be, with that 8 of Cups scampering away, I think somebody might record it and then leak it. Because you've got some sort of agreement here that is going to bring a divine justice, bring justice to the situation, and the wheel will then turn, karma coming and biting him on the backside. Okay, I was going to have a look. Now, the thing is yes, they might watch this video and go, oh, somebody's going to record it. But unless they deny everybody a registration, they can't control who that's going to be. And I don't think they're going to know who it is. So, yeah, exposure of the devil and investigation into it. The devil energy. So Theil, he's gosh, he thinks he's got his white wings on, but they're not. If he actually looked in the mirror, he would see that they were black. Is somebody going to leak this 4-part lecture series? It's actually going to be, what I'm getting is that it's going to be it's going to lead to legal action against him. He's going to reveal stuff. They're going to be, how do I put this, guys? Oh, well, if that's how you want me to put it, let's put it that way. I don't know what they are. It's like he's going to leave himself open, exposed. Okay, what have we got? Ooh, Ace of Swords. Yep. Big truth being revealed, big truth being exposed. Could be big legal action that's not going to bode well for him. I'm actually feeling the shakes at the moment. It's not me shaking. Don't think so. Yeah, that's just going to be plunging through. Oh gosh. I might even just go this. It's not gonna, yeah. What I was thinking was, is somebody going to record it and then reveal it? Yes, and it's going to go really badly for him. You've got the Hierophant, higher authorities. Now, this was the next card in that previous spread, and I looked at it and go, do I put this out or not? And I chose not to, but there it is again. The Queen of Wands. Someone on the inside bringing forward information. Because queens are internally doing for me. The 9 of an independent female. She's got the owl on her shoulder. I think because she's untouchable in some way, and it's going to bring judgment. Judgment. It's going to be inflammatory, the messaging that he puts out there, and it's going to end badly for him with the Five of Pentacles. It's going to end badly. On the bottom, we've got Justice. We've got the Star of Hope and Healing. We've got the Chariot. We've got the Devil. And we've got the Moon card. Look at those major arcana, the energy that is underlying at the moment. Justice, upholding democracy. Could be the military moving forward, investigating the devil as secrets are revealed. If I keep going, I've got the Seven of Wands, which is about bringing down the wrath of God on those below who were in this win at any cost abuse, betrayal, deceit, self-sacrifice card. We've then got these cards, the High Priestess, the secret's been revealed, the Tower, and the Empress. And this is about a painful new beginning. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to say, I think somebody is going to leak it. And I think it is they're not going to be, they could be listening to this and they would go, oh, panic, panic, panic. It will make no difference. They will find themselves entrapped by the messaging from this four-part, Four of Wands, four-part lecture series. Okay. He could always cancel it. I don't think his ego will allow him. He could always cancel it. I think they're going to try and put security measures in place. It ain't going to work. You might as well cancel it. Take your bat and ball and go home. Okay, going to leave that there. Love to you all. Just in case, entertainment only. Take care. See you shortly. Bye-bye.